Gentlemen, you're going to protect yourselves at all times. You're going to obey my instructions at all times. You're going to keep fighting until I tell you to stop. Now touch gloves. Step back.
Great show of respect between these two big heavyweights. 3 5-minute rounds if they need them in the Cage Warriors heavyweight division. Referee Rich Mitchell, one of the best in the game, about to get this one underway. Tom Aspinall in the grey.
You ready?
Mickael Ben Hamouda in the solid black. Touch of gloves and we are underway, and they are two big gentlemen, Dan.
Yes, they made Rich look tiny during that stare down initially. Not wasting any time going in with some really big shots.
Heavy leg kick there from Aspinall.
Imagine getting kicked by that, oh my God.
Great 1-2 to the body there. Ben Hamouda looking to shoot early.
Tom. Over there, Tom.
I believe he was caught low there.
Mickael, over here.
Well played by Tom Aspinall. Straight away, knew what he had done. That's a lot of control. People don't realise how difficult that can be.
Oh, just caught him with the foot there, through the knee, up the centre to the breadbasket. And just inadvertently caught his man with the foot. No malicious intent there whatsoever.
Wait, you tell me when you're ready. You tell me when you're ready. You good? Okay, let's go. Time him.
Opts not to take the full 5 minutes. Ben Hamouda looking to get that French kickboxing style going. Aspinall landing the heavy leg kicks. Ben Hamouda firing back with shots of his own.
Mickael, close your fist.
Yeah, I really wonder whether Tom would look to take him down so he probably has an advantage.
Oh, huge shot! Aspinall drops the bomb! Looking for the finish and it's over! Unbelievable!
Yeah, I was just saying, wondering whether he's going to try and take him down or whether he's going to really try and show off his striking and stand and bang. And just as I'm saying that, he lands an unbelievable shot, puts him down, finishes up, and it's done.
When you're a 250-pound guy with professional boxing experience, it only takes one. It doesn't matter who's in there opposite you. Tom Aspinall landing that absolute mallet of a right hand. Huge knockout early in the first round. You know, last time out here at Cage Warriors, he didn't get the kind of victory he wanted. An unfortunate injury to Stefan Boukichou. Today, he headlines again. He gets the big knockout. And this is going to be one to remember for Tom Aspinall. Talk us through the finish, Dan.
What can I say? He threw the 1-2, landed with a massive right hand. It put Ben Hamouda on the back, and you know, he just landed. He landed everything that needed to be done. A couple of hammer strikes, a few down there, and he couldn't get pulled off fast enough. That was brutal. He was fully out there.
Watch the legs of Ben Hamouda just instantly turn to jelly when that right hand lands, and really academic from there. Solid performance from Aspinall to secure the finish, and a great show of respect between these two young men. So for one last time, let's throw it to our MC in the cage to make it official. Here's Mr. Hal Chaplin.
Ladies and gentlemen, your referee, Mr. Rich Mitchell, called the stop of this contest after just 56 seconds of the very first round, declaring your winner by way of knockout in the red corner, Tom Aspinall!
Our referee in charge of the action, Mr. Dean Weir.
Well, it's time to sound the unit alarm. Tom Aspinall, a hulking heavyweight, taking on the equally massive Adam Ruskac. Aspinall in the white and grey, Ruskac in the back, black and blue. Ruskac with a flying knee of sorts, I think.
Yeah, immediately trying to close the distance, but Aspinall easily taking this one to the ground. Ruskac trying to gain some sort of posture, now trying to turn away and frame to stand back up. Aspinall looking to go straight to the back, and he's on a standing head and arm here.
Standing head and armchair attempt from Aspinall. He scored one of the quickest knockouts in FCC history previously. Ruskac just jumping at him.
Yeah, very wild.
Ruskac looking like he's no stranger to the bench press. With a headlock. A schoolyard headlock from
imagine if he could
Adrian Ruskac.
Imagine if he could score a bulldog.
Give him a noogie. Go on. Take his lunch money. Big knee from Tom Aspinall. Aspinall, though, putting in the work
here. We
here.
go.
Big punches from Tom Aspinall. This is going to be it. The referee takes a close look, and it's all over. Tom Aspinall keeps his lunch money and scores a huge KO here at FCC 15.
And so, ladies and gentlemen, after 1 minute, 4 seconds of the first round, your winner by TKO in the red corner, Tom Aspinall.
This heavyweight title fight is sponsored by Grapple Nation, Manchester's #1 no-gi grappling competition. So, here it is.
Aspinall in the black shorts, Bankevics the champion in the red shorts. This is war.
Clash of the Titans, my friend. Clash of the Titans.
Oh my word! And that is game over!
Bankevics has no idea what is going on. He has been destroyed. Absolutely rocked. Tom Aspinall has come in here and knocked his opponent out, knocked the current heavyweight champion out to take that belt, an absolutely devastating way. This guy does not mess about. What a way to claim that belt. Our new heavyweight amateur champion, Tom Aspinall.
So, ladies and gentlemen, after 14 seconds of the first round, your winner by knockout and new FCC heavyweight champion, Tom Aspinall.
Final instructions there from referee Mark Goddard. Tom Aspinall in the grey, Sofiane Boukichou in the black. 3 5-minute rounds if they need them in the Cage Warriors heavyweight division. It's main event time here in Liverpool. Touch of gloves and we are underway. Tom Aspinall immediately taking centre cage here, Josh.
Yeah, absolutely. Looking to dictate this one early. Opening up with a leg kick. Let's see what these hands can do.
You know, a lot's been made of the fact that he had that transition to professional boxing, got a win in boxing. He's been training with the likes of Tyson Fury, but if you look at his background in MMA, he's always been a wrestling, grappling-based fighter, so plenty of tools in the kit for Aspinall here.
Yeah, heavy hips straight away there, deflected the head. It was just textbook framing to block that first takedown attempt.
Perfect to amateur as well was Aspinall, and one of the 2 losses as a professional was a DQ due to illegal elbow, so really just beaten once by submission earlier in his career. Nice body kick there, catches Boukichou with a couple of big shots, the Frenchman firing back though.
Couldn't tell how wobbled he really was, but Aspinall staying very calm.
Yeah, we've seen Boukichou take a couple of shots from a guy the size of Junior Carranza, and we know he's had that big 5-round war just at the end of last year, but then you wonder how much the toll that kind of fight has taken on him.
Oh, and he's broken his leg.
Oh my goodness. Sofiane Boukichou with a terrible injury here at Cage Warriors 101. Tom Aspinall checking that kick.
Perfect.
And that looks to be a broken leg there.
I mean, that's horribly unfortunate. It's a freak occurrence that happens occasionally.
You never want to see that happen in a contest, but you know, it's a full contact fight. Unfortunately, sometimes these terrible injuries do happen. Heavyweight action here at FCC 16. Brad Wharton and Iron Jez Cook calling the contest for you. Kamil Bazelak against Tom Aspinall. And Jez, if I'm not quite mistaken, it's time to sound the unit alarm. 2 big old boys in the cage. Let's hope it's built to withstand the punishment. that these two are intending to dish out. High kick from Bazelak.
Can't believe what I'm seeing, Brad.
One shot from either of these two, and this one is over. We've seen Aspinall knock out Tom Bankevics in seconds here to win the amateur heavyweight title at FCC.
Yeah, no doubt. We're not expecting this one to go the distance, but we'll soon find out. Both guys looking for a big shot. That's all it takes in this heavyweight class.
Yeah, Aspinall has got the chops on the ground. Nice jab there, stung Bazelak. He's got the chops on the ground, but he may just be wanting to test himself here. Bazelak has been stopped 5 times by strikes out of those 7 losses, so Aspinall may be seeing this as a good chance to test his stand-up against the big man.
So,
desperation lunge there to clinch from Bazelak. Clearly not liking the striking output of Tom Aspinall so far.
No, very quick hands from Aspinall. Good combinations.
Oh, big shot! And he's out! And it's all over! Tom Aspinall with a huge KO here at FCC 16. Kamil Bazelak made a long trip here from Poland, much like Mr. T. He refuses to fly. Actually took a bus here from Poland, 20 hours. It's going to be a long journey back, Jez, after that huge KO at the hands of Tom Aspinall.
Very commanding performance by Aspinall. Used his quick hands, opened up an opportunity, unloaded, floored his man, and that was it. Game over. Another great victory by Aspinall, and we will certainly look forward to seeing him back here at FCC.
Fight this to center, please. Fight this to center, please. And so, ladies and gentlemen, at a time of 1 minute, 16 seconds of the first round, your winner by knockout in the right corner, Tom Aspinall.